Today, it's about 33 degrees Celsius or 90 degrees Fahrenheit here in Seoul, Korea. On a hot summer day like this, I really like making iced coffee, which I think is always better than cold brew because it's much easier to make and you don't need to prepare a batch the day before and do guesswork as to how much to make or how long you're going to steep and whatnot. My iced coffee recipe allows me to be flexible about how much coffee I'm going to make, that I don't need any remaining coffee just sitting in the refrigerator. And I feel like coffee that's old just doesn't taste right. I'd like to share my recipe, which is super easy, and you can try this at home. So what you need is any kind of dripper. I'll be using the Hario today, which I love, the V60, but you can use Chemex, Kalita, or whichever one you have. You need some coffee beans, of course. Today I'll be using a variety from Kenya, about 40 grams, which is perfect for 2 cups. So, first put your water to a boil because that takes longest. Next is an important step. Rinse your paper filter with cold water. I tried using hot water, but it ends up warming the dripper and the server, which we don't want for our iced coffee. Cold water does its job of getting the paper taste out of the filter, so that's what we'll do. Next, you want to grind your beans. I like mine a little bit finer because I'll only be using half of the water than usual, and a finer grind will allow more time for the water to extract from the coffee beans. If the beans are too coarse, you'll end up with a weaker cup of coffee. We want an intense cup of coffee that will give us that caffeine boost on a hot summer day. Next, get some ice cubes. We will be using a 1:15 coffee to water ratio, which means we need about 600 grams of water. Half of it will be from the ice cubes. I like using small ice cubes because more surface area means they will melt faster. We want little bits of ice left in the coffee, not big chunks. Put 300 grams of ice cubes into the server. Pour your bean into the dripper and level it off for even extraction. Now it's time to brew. We will be using the same brewing method as the one in my last video, also in the description below. So now you see the bloom and keep making concentric circles. And here you go. A good cup of iced coffee, very easy to make. I don't add any additional ice just because there are still bits of ice that are left from the process, which is perfect because it not only keeps the coffee cool, but it also will slowly melt, and you can just start off with an intense coffee flavor that will also slowly get smoother as the ice melts. This iced coffee is perfect for a day like today, and I hope you try it at home.